Over the last 24 hours, blockchain trackers have picked up 3 enormous transactions. We're talking XRP, Ethereum, and HBAR, each seeing a sudden flood of billions in value-shifting wallets. No warning. No official statement. Just, boom. This isn't a coincidence. This isn't just random whale plays. The timing lines up almost too perfectly. Almost like, somebody's coordinating this. The most powerful players in finance are making their move, and if history has taught us anything in crypto, big money moves mean big changes are coming. If you're interested in this topic, hit the like button, subscribe, and type interested in the comments. And I will give you a heart. We're going to act as blockchain detectives today. We're going to follow the money, trace the wallets, and uncover the shocking truth behind who is behind these multi-billion-dollar moves. We'll break down each transaction one by one. The first move, an almost unheard of XRP transfer, suggests a high-stakes legal battle is reaching its climax. The second, an Ethereum play, hints at a massive tidal wave of institutional capital about to hit the market. And the third, an HBAR transaction, could be the first sign of a corporate tsunami that will change crypto forever. This story isn't just interesting, it's crucial, because money moves before news breaks, and knowing this could be the difference between getting ahead or getting left behind. Let's start with XRP. Nearly $800 million worth moved in a single transaction. But here's the twist that should grab your attention. It didn't go to an exchange where it could be sold off. No, this went from one deep cold wallet, a vault that's been untouched for years, to another wallet that's been dormant for over 3 years. Think of it like this. A reclusive billionaire just emptied their main bank account and put the money in a different, equally mysterious account they haven't used in years. It's not a sell-off, it's a strategic repositioning. Why would a massive XRP whale risk moving nearly $1 billion in the dead of night to a wallet that's been asleep for over 3 years? In the past, this exact pattern popped up just before major regulatory announcements or court decisions. This move isn't about trading, it's about a high-stakes, long-game legal strategy that's playing out in plain sight on the blockchain. Could Ripple be prepping for a legal breakthrough, or bracing for impact? The answer lies in the ongoing multi-year legal battle between Ripple and the SEC. This isn't just about XRP, it's about the regulatory fate of the entire crypto industry. When a court date or a key filing is approaching, the smart money moves. This transaction could be a sign that a major institutional holder of XRP is preparing for one of two outcomes. A favorable ruling would send XRP to new highs, so they're moving funds to a less accessible wallet to prevent a hasty sale. Or it could be a warning, preparing for the worst-case scenario. This exact pattern is why you need to watch these wallets like a hawk. They often tell you what the lawyers and politicians are thinking long before they ever make an official statement. But here's where things get even more interesting, because the next move involves the biggest name in institutional crypto. Next up, Ethereum. Over $1.2 billion worth just got moved, and the trail is even more fascinating. It leads directly to a custodian wallet linked to a major US institution. The last time something like this happened, it signaled a surge of institutional interest that sent ETH rallying by 30% in a mere 2 weeks. But this time, it could be something even bigger. The timing is crucial. This move comes at a time when the crypto community is on high alert for a potential Ethereum ETF approval. Imagine this: a major US financial giant is silently getting its ducks in a row. They know that once an Ethereum ETF is greenlit, billions of dollars from traditional finance, pension funds, wealth managers, and institutional investors will come flooding in. This movement could be prepositioning, accumulating a massive stash of ETH before the rest of the market even has a chance to react. What is this hidden event, and what does an Ethereum ETF approval mean for your portfolio? For a boomer-era investor, buying crypto is often too complicated or too risky. They want something familiar, something they can buy through their traditional brokerage account. An Ethereum ETF is exactly that. It's like building a massive regulated highway directly from Wall Street into the crypto market. And institutions are buying their land now, before the highway opens. This isn't just a move, it's a quiet declaration of war on anyone who thinks they can beat institutional money to the punch. This transaction is a giant blinking sign that the smart money is betting on a future where traditional finance and crypto are no longer separate. They are buying their way in before the public gets the green light. But of the 3 moves, this one is the most mysterious and potentially the most explosive, and it involves a name you might not expect. And then there's HBAR. The move, a staggering $450 million in value. The source wallet? One tied to early Hedera Governing Council members. Now, either they're quietly rebalancing their books, or they know something we don't about upcoming partnerships. But here's the critical context. Hedera has been pushing hard into tokenized real-world assets, RWAs, a market projected to be worth trillions of dollars. The Hedera Governing Council includes some of the biggest names in tech and finance. Think Google, IBM, and Dell. These aren't just partners, they are the network's foundation. A move like this, coming from such a trusted source, could be a precursor to a major RWA announcement or a new enterprise client being on board. What is the real-world asset play that could be the key to all of this? And why is this specific move so crucial for the future of Hedera? Think of a governing council as a Fortune 500 boardroom for a blockchain. The people in that room have unique insights into the company's future. They're not just betting, they are the ones making the decisions. So when one of those members makes a massive move like this, they're doing it because they have unique insight into the company's future. Hedera's technology is built for enterprise, and its biggest play right now is on-chain tokenization of real-world assets. Imagine a bank wanting to tokenize a building or a manufacturer wanting to track its entire supply chain on-chain. This move could be the first seismic tremor before a massive wave of institutional mass adoption news hits the public. News that would cement Hedera's position at the top of the enterprise blockchain world. So, let's put it all together. What do we have? A high-stakes legal play with XRP, a massive institutional ETF move with Ethereum, and a multi-billion-dollar enterprise play with Hedera. 3 different coins. Billions of dollars moved. All within hours of each other. The timing is so perfect it feels orchestrated. Is this a coincidence, or is this the hidden hand of a single entity, or a small group of entities, pulling the strings? The wallet addresses may not be directly linked, but the motivations are. They are all positioning themselves for a future where crypto is no longer a fringe asset, but a central pillar of global finance. This is a coordinated attack on 3 fronts: regulatory, institutional, and enterprise, and the game is about to change forever. The shocking truth is that these 3 moves are the first signs of a perfect storm. Regulatory clarity is coming for assets like XRP. Institutional money is on the verge of flooding into giants like Ethereum. And at the same time, corporations are finally preparing for mass adoption on networks like Hedera. The market is about to be hit by a pincer movement from 3 different directions. The old guard of crypto is being replaced by a new, more mature, and more compliant financial system. The wallets are talking, and they're saying something big is about to happen. Here's my question for you. Are we looking at the start of the next major pump? Or are the whales setting up a trap for retail investors? Drop your take in the comments, because my next video is going to break down the exact wallets and possible insider connections. We're going to get to the bottom of this and find out the truth behind these billion-dollar moves. If you found this breakdown valuable, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more content that cuts through the noise, and share this with someone who needs to see the bigger picture. Check out my next video on video title to learn more. Until then, stay informed and stay ahead of the curve.